Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new video. You're not going to believe what I did. So yesterday had those books arrive and it was a good pile. So I've been down to the hub. It's a little thing about, I don't know, so big, about so deep. And you take books and you put books in. You can take books out or not, and it's all free. So you put your books in and you take books out. Now I put books in, don't always take books out. Sometimes I might go down with only 2 books and I might take 3 out. Another time I might go down with 6 books and take nothing because there's nothing I want. But I've been down there and I put some books in. And I had said to myself, just put them in, don't have a look, don't look. But to get them in, I had to tidy it up a bit. Not everybody's tidy. So, I had a look. Okay. So I picked up some books. So, this one, Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. It's the same author as Girl on the Train. I didn't watch it. I read Girl on the Train and I really enjoyed Girl on the Train. Really enjoyed it. So I saw that and thought, why not? So I'm just going to read you a little bit of the blurb. Julia, it's me. I need you to call me back, please. Julia, it's important. In the last days before her death, Nell Abbott called her sister. Jules didn't pick up the phone, ignoring her plea for help. Now Nell is dead. They say she jumped, and Jules has been dragged back to the one place she hoped she had escaped for good, to care for the teenage girl her sister has left behind. That sounds really riveting, doesn't it? Oops. That was yesterday's books. I haven't put them in the bookcase yet. Oops. So anyway, yeah. So I thought that. Now this is on my list in a couple of places. Amazon being one, and World of Books I think is. I've got it as one of my wish lists, which I'll be taking off in a little while because I picked this up. Again, nothing. Nothing. Judy Nunn. Now, do you remember her? Judy Nunn was in Home and Away for years and years. What was her character's name in Home and Away? Elsa? Something like that. Anyway, she died in Home and Away, but she became an author. So I've been wanting this, Spirits of the Ghan. Now the Ghan, that's on my bucket list. I've got the money to go. I'm just waiting for everybody else. So I have the money. I'm actually waiting for Smokey to be either well or whatever the next stage is, because I have to feed him every few hours. So that's why. But my Ghan money, it's away. It's there. So so here it says it is 2001, and as the world charges into the new millennium, yeah, a century. Isn't that word of millennium? It's a funny word, isn't it? A century-old dream is about to be realised in the red centre of Australia. The completion of the mighty Ghan Railway, a long-lived vision to create the backbone of the continent, a line that will finally link Adelaide to the top end. So obviously Adelaide's here, and the top end obviously is the top, isn't it? So, but construction on the final leg between Alice Springs and Darwin will not be without its complications, for much of the desert it will cross is Aboriginal land. So there we go. There we go. There's a few people, a few of my friends that want to go on the Ghan, and we might be able to make it as like a party of people, so which will be really, really nice as well. Obviously other people have got to save and what have you. I've got to work out with Smokey, so I'm hoping it's really soon. The only trouble is, although I might go and see the travel centre. I think we've got a travel centre in town, have we? I'll have to look that up. You've got to book 18 months in advance and put a good deposit on it in advance. And when you get to this age, it's a little bit frightening, you know. Yeah, I might see what the travel agent down here says, because they're more of a private one, rather than, because I went to a, you know, like a chain type, you know, so maybe the private ones are slightly different to the chain. Who knows? Doesn't hurt, does it? I'll have to look. I've seen the word travel centre up, but the windows look a bit dark, so I'll check that out. I'll Google it. So this one's called One of Those Mothers by Megan Nicole Reid. Okay. With stiletto sharp observation, vibrantly drawn characters, and a deeply disturbing secret at its heart, One of Those Mothers had me in its grasp from the first chapter. Right. The residents of Point Heed keep nice houses and sign up as parent help at the local school. Occasionally, they cheat on their taxes. Sometimes they fantasize about having sex with someone else. Wow, disgusting. Other than their partner. And every now and then they do drugs. But that doesn't make them bad people, does it? Okay. Legacy of Grey Ladies, Anna Jacobs, Wiltshire, December 1915. Widow Olivia Harbury has been persuaded by her cousin Donald to live with him and his wife. Oh, nice. But tensions soon rise between the pair. Oh, shame. Then, much to Donald's disapproval, Olivia becomes involved in starting a new women's institute. Okay, interesting. This one is First We Have Coffee, True Life Stories of an Immigrant Family. An entertaining treasury of a character-building stories filled with romance, mystery, tragedy and comedy from the life of an immigrant family. 68-year-old Papa preached to the Scandinavian settlers why Mama put on the coffee pot and taught the living through her wonderful stories and songs. So that's a bit light-hearted. What is it, a couple of 100 pages? So something a bit light-hearted. So, and then one of my other favourite authors, Katie Ford, Going Dutch. God, am I supposed to read that in this light? Right, there it is there. When Joe's husband trades her in for a younger model, don't like this man, she suddenly finds herself living on a barge near the Thames. Oh, okay. Used to being a kept woman, she soon realises she'll need more than a few culinary skills to keep herself afloat. Afloat? Barge? Okay. Aware she was about to make a terrible mistake, Dora has fled from a huge wedding, her fiancé, her mother, and very critical village to come under Joe's protective wing. Okay. I got a lot of books to read. Yeah. So what was it? Was it 10 yesterday? And 6 today. I think I've got 10 coming next week. Oh my goodness. I've now got to write all these into my leather bound book to say what books I have. And I've already crossed out what I've given away, so there we go. Another book haul it is. Okay, my lovelies, hope you enjoyed this. If you did, thumbs up, and I will catch up with you later. Bye.